Hello everybody and welcome back to the Land of Miracles. Miracles do happen, and it would appear that the Coptic faith is the preferred one. I mean, that's the only way I can figure out what happened. Ottomans just kind of got wrecked and didn't want to fight us anymore, and then we just kind of outmaneuvered Tunis. I mean, they did wander up and help out with the Ottomans' kind of slight Austria-Hungary problem, but yeah, this is going fine. We're going to have to spend some time at peace here, though. We are currently chilling at negative 35,000 manpower, and we should probably build some province improvements. That would be a good one. These two would also be good ones. We'll go ahead and do that. We are converting Alexandria, which we somehow managed to finagle a way to take and achieve all of our other goals. Mostly, I mean, realistically, we shouldn't have been able to do that, but when he bugged going back and forth like this, it was free. And then the rebels spawned, and that was just pure luck. We need to move these guys down here. Oh, hey, France. What are you doing here? I don't suppose you want to be friends, France. No, not particularly. Okay. Commonwealth doesn't hate us. We are going to need to be able to fight the Ottomans at least twice more, though. We're going to need to take at least Antioch and Constantinople, which is going to be fun. But we don't need anything else. Those are literally the only two provinces we need, and I believe we can core at least Antioch from Alexandria by sea. So all we need to do is grab those, and that would be our achievement gotten. We don't even need to hold them, we just need to hold them all simultaneously. So, yeah. Well, we do need to deal with these rebels, and we have our 200 troop army here that we somehow managed to retreat. I don't know why they didn't get stack wiped. They held out long enough. Nobility's power is declining. That's really good. They're currently quite high, so that's great. So yeah, we just need to recover from those wars. That's our overall mission here. We do have a really good maneuver general up here, so he's gonna make his way down. Ottomans want military access. We will allow them. Siena also wants military access. We will decline that. We don't want the Ottomans to get too wrecked here. Having them get some losses is fine, and just getting their teeth kicked in a little bit, but we don't want them to be completely worthless for the rest of the game. Kilwa and Angosh. Okay. This one spawned again. We just dealt with this. Well, we've got a lot of rebels down here. We do have our army coming in. One thing we could do is we could merge these armies together somewhere like here where they're both going, and then just shift consolidate and bring in all of those troops. Oh hey, more rebels. Excellent. Well, we'll need to deal with all of those in turn. We are also going to be having probably more rebels. Yeah, for some reason these are down here, but yeah, we'll have to deal with these. Okay, independence for the Mamluks. That's going to be fun with 41k troops. In fact, we need to try to prevent that from happening at all costs. We go ahead and just increase autonomy everywhere with negative. Just literally everywhere. We want to get as many of these gone as we can, because we cannot handle dealing with this many rebels all at once. So we just do this, screw the long-term ramifications. We need to survive. We're in survival mode right now. That war was devastating, and we have massive rebel issues, so we just... These are all at 0. I think they're okay to stay. But we get as many of these gone as we can, like so. And we just try to delay what we can. And have fewer troops spawning. That would be good too. Okay, so we just go through here. Like that. As few troops as we can. This is going to cause a lot fewer troops to spawn just because fewer provinces will be taking part in this. There we go. Yep, yep. This is a lot of provinces that are now not rebellious anymore. There we go. Okay. So that's what we can do. So we're now looking at fewer troops. Not a lot fewer. 0.6 years there. Imerinian separatists. That's going to be annoying. Bedisleo would be here. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Is there any way to change the priority of restoration? We could turn on autonomous rebel suppression. That wouldn't be bad. But we just need to group up and get everything together. Foreign talent. We could hire these guys. That's really expensive. Or we could use our own people and make Omen happy. We'll go ahead and use our own. We don't want to pay that kind of money. We lost a general. That wasn't our great general, though, which is good. We are at almost full strength on this army, so... Okay, we just go ahead and group these together. We're going to get another tick. Come on. There you go. Okay, shift consolidate. Nope, that's not the button. Shift consolidate. And then we pull out all of the 0 strength regiments. Down to where they're even. Which apparently isn't possible, because we did lose 3 units of infantry. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll pull out all of those 0 strength regiments, and then we'll pull out half of the cavalry. Not that half. We'll pull out that half of the cavalry and put that half back in. And then we'll pull out not those 4, but instead... Hang on. We'll do, like... No. We'll just do this manually. We'll pull out 1. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Nope. This is not going well. We'll sort by condition. There we go. That's what we'll pull out. So this will be a basically 0 strength army here. And then it can go up here and probably start drilling. It can. Whereas this can march down here and deal with these guys. Hardy Seamen. 10 Navy tradition. Okay, that's great. Sounds good to me. We are slowly bringing our army back up. These guys will go ahead and get our crappy general. Oh, hey. Revolt up there. Okay. We'll have to deal with that. We're going to go ahead and do that. How much are we making a month? Almost nothing. Okay. Well, it could be worse. Not sure how, but it could be. So many rebels. We're trying to prevent them from spawning, but we can't. So many rebels. Kind of to be expected, though. We're going to go ahead and do autonomous rebel suppression, I think. Yep. Great. We do need to see if we can poke our nobility, though, for additional levies. And we can. And we shall. We need to get these distributed into our army as quickly as we can. Absolutely quickly. Most of them headed into this army, which is a bit unfortunate. Idolatry or reverence? Our efforts to bring salvation to the heathens in Lomwe have borne fruit, but it is a strange and unfamiliar fruit. The local population has started to accept Christ, but the faith has been intertwined with their old ways, angels and spirits, the true Lord and the old Lord of the sky, the Blessed Virgin and the Earth Goddess. Do these people really believe in what they hear, or do they simply call their old idols by different names? The local missionary has come to us for advice, concerned about the souls of the Ethiopian people and his own. So, we can have better missionaries for 20 years. Or we can not. Well, we take the better missionaries, obviously. Okay. Lan Zhang is going to attack Dai Viet. That's fine. Okay, we converted Lomwei. That is great. We are going to convert Gato next. There we go. Okay, we do need to try to kill off these armies as separately as possible, which is exactly what we're doing. There we go. Please don't lose too many men. Please don't roll 4s. There you go. There you go. Guns need men to fire them. We need the manpower desperately. So we take that. Okay, we won that one. That was one of the big uns. We do have this up here that is going to be a problem later on. We can maybe get this group to go deal with it, but it's so many troops. So we just go ahead and take this out slowly. And just try to return our armies back to their former glory. Okay. You can go ahead and come in over here and re-mothball once you get there. There you go. Yep, separatism. Well aware. We're going to go into debt here too, which is going to be fun. We almost had our debt paid off, but not quite. We are currently missing 25,146 men. So, are you actually going into Moravia again? Looks like you are. That's fine. Go ahead and do that. Please do. Waste time. That would be great. You're up to 13.7k. That's fine. Yep. There we go. This should be no problem whatsoever. We should have absolutely no struggle with this. Or the next one. It's going to be these two that could potentially wipe us out. But I don't believe they will. Okay. We should probably go kill some of these guys over here, but I want to get some of these capped back so that they don't have their progress ticking. And then we'll deal with this later. They're actually attacking the Mamluks. Or no, they're attacking Tunis. Maybe Tunis fights them. We'll see. That'd be funny. For sure. I would be a-okay with that if Tunis started fighting them. Anyway you slice it, they are currently wasting time. So that's good. I hope they have fun with that. Okay, so we take this back. Excellent. There we go. And then we go take out this 10k stack. How are we doing on this? Do we almost have somebody up again? We're actually doing okay-ish. 5.9 years, 1.8 years. Theoretically, neither of those might happen. Or exhaustion will go down and overextension will go down in that time. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, with any luck, that'll be the case. There we go. We're doing well down here against these rebels. These guys are actually still attacking Moravi. So that's good. That's solid. Okay, they're going into Lolo. We can fight them there. That's a savannah. This is a savannah. Savannah has no particular defensive bonuses, so we can fight them in either location. We would get a river crossing here, maybe. He has 3 maneuver. We have 4 maneuver. We should be able to fight him without getting the penalty. With any luck, we don't lose too many troops. What's his composition? He has too many cavalry. This should be okay. Yeah, we're not losing that many troops. Excellent. And we got Alexandria, so we now get a Coptic faith blessing. Let's go ahead and take Will of the Martyrs, discipline plus 2.5%. We are going to be needing discipline. So we'll take that. Excellent. So this is Antioch, and this I actually don't know where Erevan is, but we may grab that in our quest to reunite the Coptic faith. We should, however, get a province going here. We'll do Zela. And we will also go ahead and get Alexandria coring. That'll be fantastic. Tunis has some major issues right now. These guys are helpfully currently sieging Cairo. I wish them luck in that endeavor. Very lucky, in fact, that they decided to go do that. Let's go ahead and shift consolidate, and we'll pull out all of our 0 strengths, plus these 2, plus this unit. And these guys can go start capping back. You are going into Tet, so we will need to go take that fight, that is. We're currently about 5,000 down, which is a bit unfortunate. This is these guys. Okay. This force actually should be able to take them on. Yeah, we should be okay. And hey, we're actually making a little bit of money now. That's great. Now that we're no longer putting all of our money into manpower going into the army. Okay, so we get there on 3 September. He has too many cavalry, and he has 5 cannons. We have 4 cannons. We have the combat width on him, kind of. Actually, he has the slight combat width on us. But he's going to be out of flanking range. A lot of those cavalry are going to be pointless, whereas ours will not be. It's mostly just the number disadvantage and the leader difference. We'll see if it happens. It's a bit of a risk. These guys, we need to get up here relatively quickly. But let's see how this goes. We're doing okay. Rolling a 7, rolling a 2. Rolling a 5. I think we got this. Yeah, we got this. Perfect. Come on, finish them off. What are you rolling, 0s? There we go. Okay. We will wait 1 more month, maybe 2, for this to tick up to full. Okay, we occupied that. You can go into Lolo. And then we will wait for 1 more month tick since they're just sitting here. Looks like Tunis killed our rebels for us up here. That's amazing. Thanks, Tunis. Tunis is bros. Like, seriously. Okay, so they're moving into here. We're going to go ahead and intercept them after the month tick. There we go. Truce with Ottomans is over. They're not going to be declaring on us anytime soon. They have major rebel issues. They did finish up their wars. Looks like they had major losses to Hungary. That's good. And some losses to Muscovy as well. We are apparently losing this fight. Maybe. Maybe we lose. Maybe we don't. We do need to get this set up down here. We'll go ahead and pull out a couple full strengths. Like so. There we go. That'll deal with that. As far as this fight goes, I mean, we're not going to get stack wiped, for sure. Circulation of hostile publications. When printing was a novelty, it first attracted those who could create codices as great works of art or philanthropists who wanted to spread the knowledge of the classics in a more accessible format. Soon, however, others joined their ranks, less scrupulous men who would make a living slandering others. Ever since printing started to mature as a business, presses all over Europe have been available for demagogues to spin their web of lies. Piles of pamphlets lie ready to be distributed to anyone who will believe them as we speak. In some part of our own lands, this otherwise so promising technology has been put to use as a means to slander our Nagusa Nagast and undermine the state. This cannot be tolerated. So we can censor, or we cannot control the free word. We would gain a bunch of support for printing press, but this would suppress unrest. How close are we to actually getting printing press? That's the question here. And the answer is not at all. We are actually a lot closer to getting global trade. We could get that if we went into debt. We're going to go ahead and censor. It's only a 5% reduction, and we only lose 25 support in the one province. And the -2 unrest to various locations is huge. So we're going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Are we going to win this? I think we might. They rolled a 0. They outrolled us there. I think we win. Oh, this is so close. We lost. Oh, this general, though. He loses all of his men and almost wins every time. There we go. We can have him, once he gets over here, come up and take these back. And then this army can swing up and deal with this. It's probably going to be the best. I'm going to go ahead and go into there. And then up here. Are you almost retreated? Nope. Okay. There we go. We'll group all these guys together. Now you're retreated, and we go up here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Group these up. Like so. Come on, you can get there. There you go. And up you come. We also have Imerenian separatists potentially arising in 16.6 years, according to this, approximately. That's not going to be a problem. Establish cantonments. The establishment of a permanent recruiting area for armies of the age has made it much easier for us to extract men from the population to serve in the army. So we can draft citizens, or we can mass draft with a financial incentive. 60 ducats for 2 manpower, or we get 1 manpower in Sanaa. That is totally worth 60 ducks. We put that in there. Fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, there we go. We are still making money. That is good. And we are not going to be having rebels for a little while, so that means that we can just chill. Which is amazing. We need to chill, desperately. We're currently down 43,000 manpower, which is more than we ended the war down, even though we got several events, so that's great. But we are doing okay. We got ourselves Alexandria. That's what matters. Tunis killed our rebels for us a couple times, like bros. I am okay with that. Portugal is having issues. I'm okay with that too. Ottomans are still having massive issues. Looks like Theodoro was freed. As well as Ragusa, interestingly. So yeah, Ottomans got really carved into there, and that's really, really solid for us. We needed them to get a comeuppance. Now that we're around 1600, they're kind of hitting their stall out, so. Native assimilation, plus 100 population in Owasso Nagiro. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So the question now becomes, what's our next move? Well, we got Alexandria, and that is a third of what we need. Both of our next provinces that we need are in the Ottomans, so maybe we do vassalize the Mamluks. They're currently allied with Medina and Trebizond. That's not very scary at all. Maybe that is what we do. Trebizond, aren't they up over here? Yeah, Trebizond. Okay. I think that is probably what we do. Go ahead and move into there. And our army is getting close to being up here. Perfect. We do have some provincial unrest in Alexandria. We'll deal with that in a moment. In fact, that'll go away relatively soon. There we go. We'll just park these guys in Alexandria to get rid of as much of that as we can. Oh hey, they're walking right into us. That's nice of them. Come on. Yeah. Bring it. Get out of here, you rebels. Fantastic. Okay. Shift consolidate. We're going to pull out a couple troops. Whoops. I just regular consolidated. Rip in pepperonis. That was a misclick. Well, we just lost a lot of regiments there. We'll have to rebuild that. Luckily, we do still have this army. We lost, what, in total, we lost a cavalry regiment and 11 infantry regiments. That's not too terrible. We can rebuild that. But that was definitely my mistake. Gonna go ahead and do that. And we're also going to get out one more and go up into Jeddah. Portugal no longer considers us a rival. That's nice of them. Okay. These guys can go ahead and start drilling. We are going to need them to be drilling for a while, because we're not going to be going to war for, oh man, probably at least a decade if we can avoid it. That will be for the best. So we are currently sitting at 1.6 in Alexandria, 1.6 unrest. These guys will go on up there. Maybe that'll be enough to bring them down to 0, but I kind of doubt it. 2.6k isn't very many troops at all. So we'll go ahead and pull these guys back into this force. There we go. Okay. Now what is the supply limit here? 28. We're going to want to move them somewhere a bit more supplyful. So we'll move them down to Tajura. And then we'll have these guys be drilling here. Influenza. So, that's in Tajura. We'll go ahead and quarantine the port. That'll be okay. Sounds excellent. And now that we actually have two missionaries and we have some bonuses to our conversions, we are making some really solid headway on our religious unity. So that is amazing. We are currently 27,000 manpower in the hole. Of course, because I failed to shift consolidate earlier, that did essentially make us appear to be about 11,000 men up from where we actually are. So we're actually about 38,000 men in the hole. So that is something that we're going to have to deal with. Yao just announced us as a rival. Uh-huh. I mean, we want to fight you. We wanted to fight you before the whole Tunis mess happened. We don't want to fight you right now, though. Yeah, Medina can cancel their military access that they give us. That is okay. Nobility is getting a little happier. Okay, so we're going to have a Mutapan revolt in 4.1 years. Well, our war exhaustion will be gone by then, as will our overextension. But we will need to be ready for that. So we'll just keep an eye on it, and for now, we're going to be working on doing more rebel busting. But this seems like a great time to go ahead and put a cut in. We managed to hold on to our territory, barely, and we dealt with our rebels, and we're in a time of relative peace and prosperity right now. We're making currently 13 ducks a month, so that is amazing. Next episode, we will probably continue to just chill. If we find some opportunities, we may go to war, but we're so far in the hole in terms of manpower that I'd really prefer not to. But who knows what I decide to do then. I'll see you next time.